There's been increased optimism around Ghana's financial services sector. The country has a good regulatory environment, there's been increased FDI inflows, and of course a lot of money being ploughed into the ICT infrastructure, poising this sector for growth.
Last year, we were about the best performing market in the whole world. Our market went up by 58%. We're living on the moon. Then came the last quarter of 2008, and the market started going down, mainly due to external factors and internal factors. External because of global crisis and foreign investors slowing down their investments or trying to take their investments out. Domestically, the economy itself started deteriorating as a result of the impact of the global crisis and also domestic factors. And that has continued. And because of that, we've seen our market going down. But it's beginning to turn around. We're beginning to see the turning point. And we're hoping that will recover by the end of the year.
Analysts say the IMF's $600 million loan, combined with the country's pending oil wealth and political stability, put Ghana in a sound fiscal position. Already, the country's euro bonds have surged 93% since November last year, proving an attractive option for investors looking for exposure to Africa. And for local bank DataBank, it's betting on this interest for growth in its own business.
Our growth is going to come from asset management. It's a niche area for us right now. We probably have 60% of the asset management market in Ghana currently with our flagship fund, EPAC, our fixed income fund, the M Fund, and a couple of new funds that we've just recently rolled out. And we're the first to register these in the economy. But we do see a very big opportunity once again. Our current population is a little shy of 23 million. We believe that we should do at least 10%, we should provide products and services to at least 10% of our population. The easiest way to do it is through asset management by providing the opportunities to save and invest for a better future.
Ghana's economy was hard hit by high food and fuel prices last year, followed by a power crisis and election-related spending, causing a budget deficit of between 14 and 15% of GDP. President Atta Mills hopes to bring this down to 9.4%. But despite the global economic slowdown and domestic fiscal pressures, total new investments into Ghana soared by 45% in the first quarter of this year. The reconstruction of the five-star Ambassador Hotel in Accra is just one of these. It's a joint venture between the government of Ghana and Saudi prince and businessman Al-Walid bin Talal bin Abdulaziz Al Saud.
This hotel is needed in Accra. We have done 2 marketing studies, but they were done with 2 very important consultants for us. And based on this marketing study, the development was designed. It started as a concept design with a hotel, 260-room hotel. The land is very large. We have 65,000 square meters, about 16.5 acres. We are building the hotel. We are going to build offices and retail. And on the last phase, we are going to build some luxurious apartments.
And unlike other parts in the world, there doesn't seem to be a slowdown in the construction sector.
There is a major growth in the construction industry. For some strange reason, it was not much affected by the global economy problems that we are facing today all over the world, which is a very good sign for Ghana. Ghana proved to be a very safe environment. People can live safely here. They go out at night. Everybody goes to their business without fearing any problems. And that encouraged many investors to come and build.
ICT entrepreneur Amar Deep Hari shares the sentiment. He's been operating in Ghana for 2 decades, and he says there's no other place he'd rather be.
I think the government of Ghana has been very proactive as far as IT is concerned. From the last 2 decades, they were one of the first countries in Africa to recognize the power of IT. They saw that the country can really transform if they start absorbing IT. And they have given lots of benefits and privileges to facilitate IT absorption into the country. Until now, most of the IT products are duty-free, which shows that the government is really committed in spreading IT into the country.
good government support was enough to encourage Amar, even though at the start he literally had to create a market for his products.
18 years back, the position was quite poor, I would say. Even to sell a single computer, we had to go from door to door, convincing why businesses should buy computers and why it is beneficial for them. It was quite a slow process for us. For 6 months or 1 year, we hardly did anything. And maybe we sold one computer a month. And whereas now we may be selling a computer an hour. And so it was bringing this education to the general public that yes, IT is good for you, computers are good for you. Fortunately, we sell IT hardware and software, and we also have the IT training, which is a big arm of our business. And through that IT training, we have been able to create a large pool of IT skill set in the country. Currently, we are training at least about 10,000 candidates every year on various IT skill sets. And this has helped a lot to the country, because anywhere you go into Ghana now, IT is very popular. You go to the remote areas. We have a village IT program running in one of the rural areas. Most of the people coming from the farming community, they are sending all their children to study in our IT learning center. And almost about 500 students a year are passing out from there. And very remarkable has been that 40% of the student intake in the rural areas has been the girls.
Doing Business in Africa is winner of the Best TV Feature of the Diageo Africa Business Reporting Awards.